We are in downtown Toronto getting set for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In is Christian Yelich. He'll get us started in this. One under the lights.
Milwaukee, left fielder Christian Yelich.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
Batting second
in now is Lorenzo Cain. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So stepping in, Travis Shaw. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 0-1 count and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Standing in, Stephen Vogt. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch is high. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1-1. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pulled toward right center field. Coghlan is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Eric Timms. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Coghlan will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Leading out for Toronto, second baseman Troy Tulowitzki.
On the ground up the middle, Arcia fields it cleanly. A quick out number one. So digging in now, Ezekiel Carrera. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cain. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. To third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Ryan Braun. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Ryan Braun.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Domingo
Santana comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. This is skied out toward right. Coughlin is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So the two-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Christian Yelich. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Villar rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again. Lorenzo Cain.
Center fielder. Lorenzo.
Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. For Yelich, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And the catch made there by Coughlin to retire the side. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Settling in now, David Peralta. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Santana has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Now at the plate, Yangervis Solarte. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First delivery to him on the way. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. 0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Right side, hit hard. Oh, beautiful dive. Now batting, Chris Coghlan. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Into the box now, Russell Martin. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. On the move is Coghlan. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talk himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
Hit hard on the ground at first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Riding in once again, Eric Timms.
First baseman number 7, Eric Timms.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Orlando Arcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey!
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Carrera arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, number
At the plate, Ryan Braun.
hitter,
He was a strikeout
Ryan
victim in his first
Braun.
try. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coghlan is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Russell Martin now, and the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
second baseman.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. VR ranging into the outfield, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Ezekiel Carrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Milwaukee, the right fielder, number 16, Domingo.
Hit on the ground out to
Santana.
short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding in, Jonathan VR. He reached on a single in his first try. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Peralta. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peralta is under it. And the inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Line but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Standing in, Hendrys Morales. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Drilled to the right side. VR from the outfield grass. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. In now, David Peralta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A called strike over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2. Stepping into the box, Eric Timms. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He got a sac fly.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Striding into the box, Chris Coughlin. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Russell Martin.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Garcia gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. Now in the box, Ezekiel Carrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's Kendrys Morales as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take
in the dirt and block behind the plate. Underhanded flip. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta's under it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning. Just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Morales is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready for another chance. Domingo Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Coghlan racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready once again, Kendrys Morales.
Leading off for Toronto, first baseman, Kendrys Morales.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. Makes the play 1 away. Standing in, David Peralta. He does.
David Peralta.
Zach Duke, a 6'2" 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take.
30. Zach Duke.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He goes to first. Got him. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. So they'll go to the bullpen now.
For the Blue Jays, number 56.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it is on 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases. Now at the plate, Eric Timms. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Peralta is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
At the plate, Yangervis Solarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Yangervis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Right fielder,
Stepping
7.
in, Chris Coghlan. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. From the stretch. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. In there, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Russell Martin now 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jacob Barnes takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in.
Number 50, Jacob.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Russell Martin is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Line to the right side, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Digging in, Ezekiel Carrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that misses 1-1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Third baseman,
digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Matt Albert takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Matt Albert.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Here's Kendrys Morales, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And that misses 2-2. He's running towards second. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Orlando Arcia. He'll have the first crack at it here as Tyler Clippard. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Carrera racing back but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Here's Ryan Braun now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in, Domingo Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ryan Tepera.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 52.
He's set. Here it comes. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoops.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Number 5.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strike. And he takes a cold strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball. So they'll make a matchup. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back? Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jeremy Jeffress.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in, Yonhervis Solarte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. None out, runners at first and second. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Yelich will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Stepping into the box, Chris Coghlan. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. Comes set and the 0-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Russell Martin.
Catcher number 55, Russell Martin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And that's off the left field wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 9-6 ball game.
Number 2.
So coming to the plate, Troy. Sam Freeman takes over here with the runner at first, and
number 39, Sam Freeman.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Herrera will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Travis Shaw. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Scorched to third. Right to Donaldson. Throw to first to take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Pena. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And another foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Into the box now, Eric Timms. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base.
Peralta is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard by this man, Troy Tulowitzki. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.